Imagine packing your bags and moving to a new country and getting paid to do it. Sounds too good to be true. Think again. From charming European village to remote tropical paradises, some countries are offering serious cash to attract new residents. Whether you are looking for a fresh start or are just chasing adventure, these places are paying people just like you to live there. Let's dive into the 7 most exciting relocation offer from around the world and find out how to find could turn your next move into a money. You up to 90,000 to move there right now. Anyone can leave the United States for so-called greener pastures, but the smart money on those who turn their departure into a payday. According to one relocation expert, Ireland, the country is offering up to approximately 87,000 US dollar in the form of cash grants to those willing to renovate and move into a vacant home on a stretching of a scenic coastal island. According to the expert, there are 30 coastal islands whose total population is only around 3,000 people. Mills said Ireland is looking for to revitalize and future-proof this beautiful island by attracting a newer, younger population. Flippers and need not apply. You will have to live in the house for at least 10 years. This program is for everyone, but it's especially targeting remote workers and digital nomads. Mills explained the Irish government is pledging to improve transport links, internet coverage, and health services, a part of overall plan to invest in the island. Future, they had love to attract remote workers to diversify the island's economy. So if you are looking for a peaceful yet productive lifestyle, consider having islands breathtaking coastal views as your coffee backup. Said Switzerland. If you under 45 and don't mind the idea of life in a small town, the village of Albinen in the Swiss Alps wants you to pay you $23,000 plus 11,500 for every child that moves with you. You will have to live there for at least a decade and undergo the rigorous process of becoming a citizen. But what a type of right! Switzerland is routinely mentioned as one of the safest and happiest countries in the world, said Mills. Spain, so it's Angelica, and there won't be orange trees in your backyard. But those cities are not offering $3,200 plus that much again for each young child for you to move there. One town is more the most serious pay. To settle families is reportedly willing to pay, however. Ponga is the name of both town and municipality in one of Spain's most northern region. Austria's Mill said Ponga is a little off the beaten track of tourists, but its mountainous landscape is absolutely jaw-dropping. It's a perfect place to live in tune with nature, and region produce amazing wines. Great. While destinations like Mykonos buckle under the weight of over-tourism, the picturesque islands of Antarctica is said to be paying people to come more than $500 per month for 3 years after they move in. Antarctica has only 45 permanent residents as of right now, so it's tranquil and lost night community. They really want to attract young families to revitalize their island, being back home youthful energy. You will be, no doubt, extremely popular as soon as you arrive. Italy, here's another country where some destinations live like Venice and Rome, suffer from being loved too much, while other regions remain. While other, Calabria falls squarely in the latter camp, and are apparently offering 30,000 US dollar to anyone willing to live in certain small villages in the uncelebrated region, provided they can start a business or fill an essential job. There are rules. However, you have to be younger than 40 and you have to move in 90 days after you are accepted into the program. Calabria is one of the southern tip of Italy. It's one of the sunniest and coast Most picturesque region of Italy, this is the perfect chance to live in the dreamy, small Italian village life. Meanwhile, in the Puglia, the neighboring towns of Pisa and Aquarica will pay new residents as much as 30,000 US dollars to buy a house in either. As long as they register their new pad at the prime residence got a baby, you will get a bonus of $1,080 and then there's Sardinia vacation paradise. Yes, except for those parts of the island where towns are suffering from population loss. Move to one of the anywhere with a few 300 residents, buy or renovate a house, and you will get 16,200 as a thank you. Just make sure to initiate the process, become a full-time Sardinian residents right away. It's a part of the deal. This program aims to attract young people to Sardinia's charming towns, rejuvenate local life, and keep the Italian countryside thriving. Sardinia is one of the most beautiful part of the Italy, and being paid to live there is as such amazing deal. You would be mad not to. Japan, while it can be difficult to imagine standing in the middle of Tokyo, Japan is full of towns that are suffering from dramatic population loss. The country's regional revitalization program allows for grants up to 31,000 US dollars to those willing to move to one of those towns. A lot of young Japanese people don't want to go through the hassle of trying to find buyer when they inherit old families' homes, so there are hundreds of traditional Japanese countryside houses offering amazing location space and architecture that are just going to waste right now. This is the perfect opportunity to snap up one of these amazing properties and start an amazing new adventure. Canada, cool with the idea of settling in Saskatchewan. The Canadian government wants you enough to offer 14,400 US dollar in tuition reimbursement to those who commit to studying in Canada for 4 years before permanently moving to one of the country's least glamorous province, which is one of need to skilled professionals. Thank you for watching and good luck for a new journey. Stay connected for more exciting immigration updates.